I remember the day like it was etched into my soul, sharp and unforgiving. It was my family reunion, a gathering I'd looked forward to for years, only to be blindsided by a photo that shattered my heart into 1,000 pieces. There they were, my lifelong friend, smiling with my partner, celebrating like they'd won some twisted victory. They sent that picture to everyone, a cruel message that they'd stolen my happiness, my trust, my sense of worth. I felt humiliated, cast aside like some discarded relic. My knees buckled, and for a moment, I wondered if I'd ever breathe again without the ache of betrayal piercing through me. But beneath that ache, something ignited. A whisper of defiance. I refused to let their treachery define me. I made a decision then and there: if they wanted to see me fail, I would rise. Not just to survive, but to transform that pain into power. I left my old life behind, the one built on broken trust and shattered dreams. I channeled my heartbreak into a fire that refused to be extinguished. The struggle was brutal. I faced doubt from everyone, the whispers that I was a disgrace, that I was too broken to rebuild. But I pressed forward. Every sleepless night, every moment of despair, I poured into creating something authentic, an empowering movement that celebrated honesty, resilience, and self-love. I built a community where women like me could find strength, where pain was transformed into purpose. I turned my tears into ink and my scars into stories of rebirth. Years later, I returned, not with anger, but with undeniable strength. I stood before those who doubted me, who once labeled me a failure, a broken woman. I looked into their eyes and saw the reflection of my journey: pain, yes, but also triumph. I was no longer the girl they had humiliated. I was the woman who had reclaimed her dignity, who had built an empire from her heartbreak. And as I spoke, my voice resonated with a quiet, unstoppable power. I am here because I refuse to be defined by betrayal. I turned my pain into purpose, and today, I stand taller than ever before. The room fell silent, no mockery, no sneers, only the acknowledgement of a woman who had risen from the ashes of her past. That moment wasn't just about confrontation. It was poetic justice. I had become the proof that true strength isn't measured by how others hurt you, but by how fiercely you fight to rise above it. My success overshadowed their fleeting happiness, a testament that authenticity and resilience are the greatest forms of revenge. Now, I lead a life that celebrates realness, my truth, my power, my authenticity. I've transformed betrayal into a movement that empowers others to do the same. Because in the end, the greatest victory isn't in hurting those who hurt you, it's in proving that you are unstoppable, unbreakable, and destined for something greater. And no betrayal can ever take that away from me.